Hi guys, welcome to Foodie Kitchen. This is a peculiar video in this COVID-19 crisis. At this time, I would like to inform everybody to stay home, stay safe, and as well as stay healthy. During this COVID-19 period, it's very important to maintain our personal hygiene, and above all, it is important to take necessary precautions to stay safe and healthy. Most of us are staying at home and doing a big favor to our country and humanity as a whole. Though we may stay home and avoid the possibility of confronting the virus, it is highly possible for the virus to enter our home through our daily needs, especially food. This video is about how we can sanitize our leafy vegetables as well as fruits. It's very important at this time, though we know that coronavirus doesn't spread through food items. It's very important that we concentrate on the other aspect, where we don't get any food-based illnesses because of pesticides and wax and other dirt particles in the food. At this time, it's very important that we try to sanitize our food particles so we don't have to go to a hospital at this crisis time. Okay, as I previously told, though coronavirus doesn't spread through food items, we don't have any cases so far. This is what I do to secure my food products from COVID-19. Once I purchase a food, I isolate them for at least a day in a dark, cool, dry place. So any existence on the food particles can die or wear out, and on top of which I rinse and sanitize them. Though I isolate the vegetables for a day, the brief steps that's going to be involved is mainly rinsing the vegetables, drying them, and then again rinsing them before we consume. We follow the same hygiene practice as we use when we go out of the home for this cleansing the vegetables and fruits as well. Wash your hands for a minimum of 20 seconds, or plus is also sufficient, but minimum of 20 seconds is a must, to avoid any bacteria or virus to enter into the food which we are going to wash later on. Once the hands are washed thoroughly, make sure you use only cold water to rinse or wash the fruits and vegetable. Do not use warm water to do this. It's not suggested to use warm water as germs can enter into the fruit from the outside layer. A lot of people online are suggesting to use rinsing liquids or soap to wash it. I would highly not recommend such methods, because there is a high possibility of the contents entering the fruit, which can cause foodborne illnesses. It's best to avoid using any other products other than cold water to clean the fruits and vegetables. During normal times, it is always recommended to wash veggies and fruits before we consume, so there's no moisture which can increase the spread of bacteria in our food content. But this is special time, so we actually wash them, dry them, store them, and then wash them again when we want to consume them. So I'm going to break it out into two parts. First, it's going to be leafy vegetables and then the fruits. For leafy vegetables, usually we can collect the cold water in a bowl and then squish the vegetables as required. Remove all the leaves from the leafy vegetable and then squish them, dry them, and then store them. This method is very much used since it's very delicate. Okay, when it comes to fruits, fruits are a bit more hard than leafy vegetables. So it is actually recommended to rinse them out in cold water for at least 30 seconds. If you can see, the apple is being rinsed, washed for at least 30 seconds, as you can see. Similarly, you can do the same pattern for other fruits as well. Oranges, mangoes, honeydew, anything, you can just wash them around for 30 seconds under cold water, and then you can dry them out, and then you can store them and use it when required. So it is always recommended to wash the fruit only before consuming it, but since this is special times and COVID-19 is online, so it is recommended that, I mean, this is the method that I use, that I isolate them, wash them, dry them, store them, and then wash them again. Once we have actually rinsed them and washed them for about 30 seconds, don't forget to be thorough. Thorough in the sense we need to actually, the technique is also very important, which will reduce any bacterial spread and curb them in total. First, check for any damaged or bruised spots which can contain bacteria and eradicate them, so further spread of the bacteria cannot happen. If in doubt of any pesticide residue, then we can take this extra step if needed. Use baking soda to cleanse it further. As per study, baking soda bathing for fruits and vegetables is actually recommended, and it's a very effective method to remove pesticide residue compared to Clorox bleach. Actually, Clorox bleach is not recommended on foods, but baking soda will do the trick, and it is really helpful to use baking soda once all the washing is done. Any residual pesticides can be totally eradicated using this step. If not totally, at least most of it can be eradicated. The main purpose of doing this is to avoid all any residual pesticide or wax or any dirt through which we can actually eradicate it totally. So once we do the baking soda bathing, hold it for around 10 to 15 minutes, so everything is removed, and then take it out, and then you can cleanse it once again through cold water rinsing. Once this is done, I think the fruit should be good to go. You can dry them, store them, and use it again on another day, or it is best to be consumed when we wash them and then eat it straight away.